Fan, her mother and father, along with her elder sister Leah, were sitting in the living room, and in front of them there were Mr. and Mrs. Jeon, who came here to fix the date of Leah with their only son Jeon Jungkook. Jungkook had a great reputation in the dark world as he is a mafia king and everyone trembles just by his one glance, or one can say a glare. Wan's mother, where is Jungkook? Mrs. John, he is on his way. He had a meeting to attend. They all nodded in understanding, and Leah whispered to Wan, "Tell me, how am I looking? Is it enough to make him go crazy in one glance, or should I say a little bit touch up?" "Wan, you are asking this 10 times. You are looking fine." "Leah, I can't lose this chance, Wan. He is all I want, handsome and a rich guy. I will fulfill my all wishes after marrying him. Don't worry, I will send you to USA for higher studies." Vine looked at her with done face because all Leah was thinking was about how he looked and how rich he is. Their attention went on the front when Junko came inside. He was coming inside like a king. Well, he was one. His aura was dark and he was looking at front. Leah had just her dress and touched her face, but my mind was only looking at him expressionless. "Jungkook, sorry for being late. I had an important meeting." "Vine's father, it's okay, son. We can understand." Jungkook sat on the couch and took a glance at Leah and then at Vine. Before anyone could speak, their attention went on the front when a guard came inside and whispered something in Jungkook's ear. Jungkook's eyes darkened and he ordered, "Get him inside." Jungkook said and looked at Leah, who gulped. Vine saw tension between both of them, and dear Leah knew that her life was important than anything. She knew if Jungkook found out about her past, all that she was still dating a guy, knowing that her marriage was about to get fixed with Jungkook, she knew he wouldn't leave her, and there she made her decision. At wedding day, Jungkook, what do you mean she ran away? Where is she? Leah had ran away from the wedding and now Jungkook was lashing out on Vine's mom and dad. Vine's dad, I don't know where she went. She was all ready for this marriage, but now she left this note stating that she don't want to marry. Jungkook pointed his finger at them and said, I don't want to listen. I have to maintain my reputation. You have to solve this matter or else. In a second, Jungkook pointed at Vine's dead forehead. They all were shocked. Vine's mom, no, no, please don't do this. This marriage will happen. Vine will take Leah's place. Vine, who was standing at the corner, looked at them all shocked. Jungkook slowly turned towards Vine, who was looking at them already. "Jungkook, just get this done fast." Saying that, he went outside, and Vine's parents looked at her sad because they knew they were doing injustice to her. Next moment, Vine was taking vows with Jungkook. There, Van knew that Jungkook already had an idea about Leah's past. Jungkook turned towards Van and said, "Take her to the room." Maid came and took Van away, and Jungkook turned towards his parent. "If you knew that Leah, then why did you marry Van? If her sister was like, then Jungkook, because Van is not like her. I already know everything about her family. I'm not a fool to marry her." I agreed because she is not like Leah. So please, from now on, don't behave like that to her. Saying that, he went towards the room, and Van, who was listening to all this, hurriedly went inside. Van came inside and tried to shut the door, but in a second, Jungkook came inside and pinned her at the door, making her gasp. Jungkook looked at her, coming dangerously close to her. She gulped, seeing the closeness. "Jungkook, you heard everything, didn't you?" Jungkook put her hair straight behind her ears, making her start. She shook her head in denial, but Jungkook raised his eyebrow, making her note. Next day at morning, Man was in the kitchen helping the maid. Then that's when Jungkook came downstairs shirtless, only in his jeans. Maids looked at him shocked and he motioned them to leave. They quietly left the kitchen, and as Man was working, she didn't know it. Jungkook came and stood behind her. When she felt the presence behind her, she tried to turn, but before that, Jungkook back hooked her, making her startled. She tried to hold the knife, and Jungkook saw that, making him chuckle, and there she knew he was behind her. "Calm down, it's me. You seriously think that someone else can do this? Why did you left the bed this early?" "Wine in mind, shameless. Look at him." Jungkook words. "Wine, what should I say?" Jungkook turned around and she gulped, looking at his upper body. "Jungkook, say what is in your heart." Jungkook cupped her cheeks and plastered a kiss on her forehead. "Wine, your first expression was not that good on me. That's why I'm unable to make my mind." Jungkook, and what expression do I have now? "Wine in mind, you seems like a shameless one. That day you in front of us, I thought that you are heartless, but now you are trusting me and showing me your love like it was always me, not Leah." "Jungkook, don't take her name Wine. She is nothing in front of you, and you clearly know what I mean. You are pure and perfect. I trust you because you deserve it. You are my wife. Now you are my everything." One's friend, where's Jungkook? Fine, he won't come. He is in an important meeting, but he will come to pick me. Fine. Friend, great. Let's enjoy the party. They all nodded and suddenly a group of boys approached them. One of boy named Sam who had once proposed Van. Sam, hey Vine, long time no see. Vine, I was a little bit busy. Sam, come on, Vine, that proposal was our past, but we are still friends, right? Vine nodded nervously, but deep down she wanted to disappear before Junko could arrive. Sam, let's have some shots. They all cheered, and soon a waiter came with shot. Sam, come on, wine for our friendship. Sam smirked a little, but Wine shook her head in denial. Wine, no, I don't drink. Sorry, you guys enjoy. She was about to leave, but Sam held her hand and forward a shot towards her. She denied a lot, but Sam made her drink. She closed her eyes and everyone cheered. Wine tried to leave again, but Sam tried to force her again. But before he could do that, a hand stopped him. They all looked at the person and became scared because there was Jungkook. His eyes were red and his veins were popping out of his neck. Vine looked at him shocked. Jungkook, you don't have an idea what you have done. And before they could say, Jungkook punched him, making him stumble back, and he dropped all shots on him and started punching him on his face. Sam was choking and coughing, but Jungkook was angry. When he was done, he pointed at him, making Sam tremble in fear. Vine came forward and stopped Jungkook. Jungkook, please don't. All the way Vine was taking glance at Jungkook. She was scared of him, thinking what he must be thinking about her. When he said to Sam he knows everything means he knew about his proposal also. She was having all these thoughts when she reached home. Coming inside the room, she saw Jungkook sitting on the bed, looking down, lost in his thoughts. She cleared her throat to gain his attention, but he didn't look at her. She went near him and called him Jungkook. Before she could complete, he stood up and held her shoulders. Both were looking at each other. Jungkook, why you did that? Vine looked at him and gulped. Jungkook, let me explain. Jungkook, why you didn't finish him the time he was trying to force you to drink? Vine looked at him shocked. She thought he was talking about proposal, but she was wrong. Vine, I'm sorry, Jungkook. Jungkook, sorry for what, Vine? He saw she had tears in her eyes, and next second she hugged him like her life depends on him. Jungkook hugged her back and closed his eyes. Jungkook, stop thinking that I'm angry on you. Stop getting scared. Why, Jungkook, I thought that you will think I broke your trust, but you didn't had anything. Trust me. Jungkook cupped her cheeks. Jungkook, I love you. Wine. Wine. I love you too, Jungkook. Jungkook smiled a little and cupped her cheeks. Wine closed her eyes and he knew what she wanted. He kissed her, closing his eyes, and sealed their love with each other. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.